Hello, this is Carolyn from Carolyn's Paper Therapy. For those of you that were interested in how I was going to put together the garden market journal from the digital kit from My Porch Prints, the first step that we did was this double pocket wide tag, and I showed in detail how I put this together. And then I went on to show you that this is what I would end up doing with that tag on a portfolio that would go in the center of the journal. And this portfolio, how it is made, it's made from a file folder, and I have covered how to do that, how to construct that, in a video that I did not too long ago called Spread Your Wings and Fly Portfolio. If you want to look back at that and see how to fold and cut and put this together. This is what we'll work on first to get this all finished, and it's going to go in the center of the journal. What else I've done today is I spent time cutting out everything that is a part of the kit so that it's all handy for me to pick and choose from as I go through preparing the different elements of the journal. And I use these little 4x6 photo holders that come in a set of 6 and then fit down in a larger box, and so I can fill them with my ephemera and then pull them out to use from them. And this box here has all the pieces and parts that I have cut out from this journal kit. And it will do much more than the project that I'm going to work on here, and then perhaps we'll try something new with the remainder of it. What I did today after I cut all that out was I went ahead and printed out some of the pages that I wanted to use in the journal. And these are the ones that I selected here. And these I printed on both sides. I used the decorative on one side, and then I fed it back through the printer so that I would have the plain stripes inside so that I could do some decorative work on it without covering up these pretty designs. Now, when you do a booklet like this, it's really just a signature that could go into a larger journal, but this is the size I like to work on. Each page that you cut the next one just a little bit narrower so that when you fold it all together, it stays in line with each other. So what I've done on this is I have 2 pages like this, and then I have saved a lot of this kind of envelope from mail that I get. So I folded it in half and then cut it to size so it would fit in here. And I'm going to place it after the first 2 pages and before the center, and then this portfolio will go in the center of the book. And this will all be decorated and finished off and then sewn together as a completed journal. So if you want to follow me through this, I would be happy for you to. What I'm going to do next is decide what I'm going to do on the inside here of the portfolio. So I'll be back when I get that all figured out. In the meantime, you can go back and look at the Spread Your Wings and Fly portfolio video to learn how to do this portfolio that we're going to put in the center, and then go ahead and ink all the edges. And then I will come back with a step-by-step procedure on finishing out this center portfolio for this garden market journal. So I'll be back soon. Hi, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy. Welcome back. I have gotten all my pieces and parts ready for the 2 inside covers of this portfolio for the garden market journal. This portfolio will go in the center of the small journal. I'm going to take out this one tag just to make it so it's easier to work with. And hopefully you have looked at a video that I referred to earlier of how to make this portfolio out of your file folder. If you have any questions, be sure and put them in the comments and I will answer. Okay, so we open this up and it opens all the way up like this, but right now we're going to work on these two panels here. And what I have done is gone ahead and decorated the background here with some paper. You can use any one of the papers that you want to that are in the kit, or any other papers that you have. Anything that I'm showing you is just what I'm doing, and hopefully will give you some ideas, and maybe some of the instructions will help you. But I cut this out, and it went in just barely below this pocket. Before I glued the pocket down, I glued this on. Then I cut a piece to go over the pocket, which yours will be different depending on your file folder. But I cut it to fit and glued that down. And then I glued the 2 panels of the pocket down, 2 sides and the bottom. I did the same thing on this side, so that we have a pocket right here and here. Okay, the next thing we'll do is decorate this left-hand panel. And what I decided to do was take one of the pockets that are pre-printed in your kit. I cut it out, folded it, and I'm ready to glue it down. I inked around the edges and a little bit right in here, and it's ready to glue down. I glued those 2 little flaps down. Now I will glue the whole thing down. It's going to go right like this. Okay, then I selected a few little things to go on the outside front of this. Here, a little piece of white lace, a little tiny piece that I had left over from something else, and the word market. So this is a sticker, which I will peel and stick. I use my little sharp tool to get it started, get the front started peeling off of the back. These butterfly stickers were ordered off of Amazon. Okay, now I have these little pieces of lace that I'm going to glue down. And then the word market. Now I may come back later on and add some sequins or some pearls, ribbons or something on this after I have the whole book finished. I usually come back and do those kinds of things at the very end just to add a little more to it. And next we'll do this tag, which will fit right in here. It's also a part of your kit. Just cut the tag out, ink around the edges, and I use the little ticket of the truck where they're selling the flowers out of the back of it with an umbrella. So cute. And I'm just going to glue that onto the ticket, or onto the tag. And I had just a little piece of cardstock that I had cut off of something else that I'm going to use for a tab. I don't want it to stick out very far because it'll interfere here, but I did want to put a little something extra on there. So I glue the tab down. And any of these tags or journal cards that you stick in can all be written on the back. You always want to leave plenty of room for writing. So that just slides right in. Now at the top, to go in this pocket, I have something that I made previously. This is made where I decoupage, or I made a whole 12 by 12 piece of cardstock and decorated with strips of paper and prints of doilies and all, and then I cut those out and made them into tags. So I'm going to use this tag since it coordinates really well with that. You can use a tag from the kit. I have these things that I've made ahead of time sitting here beside me, and I'll pick up one every now and then just to add more interest to the journal. So on this, I'm just going to add this pretty lace that I also ordered off of Amazon. I'm going to add that on there. And then the word garden. This already has some words on it that says, "You deserve to be happy." And this will just slide right down in here. So that completes that side. And on this side, I decided to use this picture, which is a camper with plants on little shelves on the outside, watering cans. So cute. I had to cut the journal card down just a little bit for it to fit over here. I think I'm going to fix this so it's a pocket also. So I'm just going to take just a tiny bit off of the top here to make a little place for a card to stick in. So this will be glued down on 3 sides, leaving the top open. Now we're ready to put some tags over on tags into this side, and I have chosen this one out of our kit. So I cut it out and inked around the edge, and I ordered a bunch of these butterflies. Aren't they beautiful? And I'm going to glue it right up here at the top. Hopefully it will stick. Let it overlap the edges. And this little tag here I made from, I had seen where people were talking about cutting up cereal boxes and boxes that things came in, and I think I had a stevia box that I decided to cut up, and I glued the paper on there that I had, just some excess paper, which happens to match this kit really well. And I just tucked it over to the side so that I could decorate it and use it later on a project. So I'm going to use it on this. And what I'm going to do is just use one of my stickers, and then the words fresh cut. So first we'll put the sticker on there. I hope we're going to put the sticker on there. Can't see what I'm doing. Okay. And then I'll glue down the words fresh cut. And there we finished the inside. I can pick out something to go in this pocket. I can add some little dangles on here if I want to, or trim some more lace and stuff up here at the top. But for now, this is what I've done inside. And so I encourage you to go ahead and work on your portfolio if you want to. Please don't feel like pressured, like you have to do what I've done. Just use my ideas and enjoy the process of making your journal your own. I'm going to stop this video now, and I'll do step 3 on a new video where we will do the inside of this portfolio. So for now, I want to ask you to remember that every day is a gift. Just enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy the creativity, and let it bring you peace and happiness, so that you can counteract to any of the negative and crazy things that may be going on in your life or in the world right now. There's so many things we have no control over, and so it's good to let our minds focus on something positive that we can do to create something of beauty, and then go out in the world and share it with others. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.